What are you? Right now, as you read these words, you're actually performing an act of incredible complexity. Information flows from this screen through your eyes and into the intricate network of your brain. Your mind processes the shapes of these letters, converts them into sounds, and assembles them into concepts. This is intelligence. It is computation. A powerful enough computer, a sophisticated artificial intelligence, could perform this very same task. It could read, analyze, and even summarize this text with breathtaking speed and accuracy. But would it anything while doing so? Would there be an inner, private experience of understanding? This is the chasm that separates mere information processing from the subjective reality of consciousness, the internal movie that you are living right now. For decades, the prevailing assumption has been that consciousness is an emergent property of complex computation. The idea is that if you build a system with enough interconnected nodes and processing power, consciousness will simply switch on like a light bulb finally receiving enough current. In this view, the brain is a biological computer, a wetware machine running a sophisticated program. Your thoughts, your emotions, your sense of self, all are believed to be the output of this program. The material it runs on, whether silicon chips or carbon-based neurons, is considered irrelevant. It is the pattern, the algorithm, the software that matters. But a profound and challenging idea from one of the world's most brilliant minds suggests this view might be fundamentally incomplete. This alternative proposes that consciousness is not just about the complexity of the connections, but about the very fabric of reality in which those connections exist. It argues that a crucial piece of the puzzle lies not in computer science, but in fundamental physics, specifically in gravity. This isn't the familiar gravity that pins us to the Earth, but a subtle quantum-level effect that might govern the collapse of possibilities into a single, definite reality. The theory suggests that consciousness is tied to a physical process that today's computers cannot, and perhaps never can, simulate. It hints that the feeling of awareness is a feature of the universe itself, harnessed by the delicate, specific architecture within our neurons. This idea places a ghost back into the machine, but it's not a supernatural one. It is a ghost woven from the laws of physics, from the strange and counterintuitive rules of the quantum world. This perspective shifts the entire debate. It asks us to consider that the hardware isn't interchangeable after all. It suggests that the unique biological material of the brain is not just a convenient platform for computation, but is instead a finely tuned instrument designed to interact with the universe in a way that silicon chips cannot. The question then becomes monumental. Is your mind a product of pure code, or is it a conduit for a deeper gravitational reality? The answer could redefine not only ourselves, but the future of intelligence itself. To draw a clear line in this debate, we must first agree on our terms. When we talk about consciousness, we're not merely talking about intelligence or behavior. A self-driving car is intelligent. It perceives its environment, makes decisions, and acts upon them. Yet, we have no reason to believe it has an inner life. It doesn't the sunlight on its sensors or the rumble of the road through its tires. This internal, subjective experience, the redness of red, the sweetness of a strawberry, the sting of a memory, is what philosophers call qualia.